In this video, we will explore the top 25 interview questions commonly asked for personal assistant positions. Each question is designed to assess both your skills and your ability to fit into a dynamic work environment. 1. Can you describe your experience as a personal assistant? As a personal assistant for over 5 years, I have supported executives in various industries, managing schedules, correspondence, and travel arrangements. My experience includes organizing meetings, handling confidential information, and coordinating events. I am adept at anticipating needs and managing tasks proactively. My ability to adapt to changing circumstances and stay focused under pressure has allowed me to maintain efficiency while ensuring my employer's priorities are met. I take pride in fostering strong relationships and facilitating communication between team members and stakeholders. 2. What specific skills do you possess that make you well suited for this role? I possess strong organizational skills, which enable me to manage multiple tasks efficiently. My attention to detail ensures accuracy in scheduling and communication, preventing errors. I am proficient in various software tools that aid in task management and data organization, such as Microsoft Office Suite and project management applications. Additionally, my adaptability allows me to thrive in fast-paced environments, quickly adjusting priorities as needed. Strong interpersonal skills help me build positive relationships with colleagues and stakeholders, facilitating effective communication and collaboration. 3. How do you stay organized and manage multiple tasks simultaneously? I utilize a combination of digital tools and effective time management techniques to stay organized. I prioritize tasks by urgency and importance, often using a task management app to keep track of deadlines and progress. To manage multiple tasks, I break larger projects into smaller, manageable steps, allowing me to focus on one aspect at a time without feeling overwhelmed. I also set aside specific blocks of time for each task, ensuring that I remain productive and can adjust my schedule as needed. Regularly reviewing my progress helps me stay on top of everything. 4. What software and tools are you proficient in that are relevant to this position? I am proficient in various software and tools essential for a personal assistant role. These include Microsoft Office Suite, particularly Word for document creation, Excel for data management and analysis, and PowerPoint for presentations. Additionally, I am skilled in using Google Workspace for collaboration and communication. Familiarity with project management tools like Trello and Asana helps me track tasks effectively. I also have experience with scheduling software such as Calendly and Zoom for organizing meetings. My proficiency in these tools ensures efficient workflow and enhances productivity in my work. 5. Can you give an example of a time when you had to handle a sensitive or confidential matter? In my previous role, I was responsible for managing confidential client information. One instance involved a high-profile client who was going through a personal crisis. I had to ensure that all communications regarding their situation were kept strictly confidential. I coordinated with the client to set up a secure channel for discussions and limited access to sensitive documents. By maintaining discretion and professionalism, I was able to support the client effectively while safeguarding their privacy, which reinforced their trust in our services. 6. Describe a challenging situation you faced in a previous role and how you resolved it. In my previous role, I encountered a situation where a key project was behind schedule due to unexpected staff absences. This not only threatened our deadlines but also caused tension within the team. I took the initiative to organize a meeting with the remaining team members to reassess our priorities. By redistributing tasks according to each person's strengths and offering support where needed, we managed to streamline our efforts. Regular check-ins helped maintain communication and accountability. Ultimately, we delivered the project on time, which boosted team morale. 7. How do you prioritize tasks when you have multiple deadlines to meet? When faced with multiple deadlines, I start by assessing each task's urgency and importance. I create a prioritized list, often using a matrix to categorize tasks based on these criteria. This helps me identify what requires immediate attention. I also break larger tasks into smaller steps, making them more manageable while allowing for progress tracking. Regularly communicating with my employer is essential. It ensures alignment on priorities. I stay flexible, adjusting my plan as needed while remaining focused on high-impact tasks to meet deadlines effectively. 8. What would you do if your employer suddenly changed their travel plans at the last minute? If my employer suddenly changed their travel plans at the last minute, I would first ensure that all necessary arrangements are adjusted accordingly. This includes rebooking flights, accommodations, and any transportation. I would communicate with all parties involved, such as hotels and airlines, to minimize any potential cancellation fees or issues. Simultaneously, I would prepare a revised itinerary, ensuring my employer has all updated information readily accessible. Staying calm and focused under pressure is crucial in these situations, allowing me to efficiently manage the changes and keep everything organized. 9. How do you handle stress and tight deadlines? Handling stress and tight deadlines involves a combination of proactive planning and effective coping strategies. I prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance, breaking them into manageable steps. This approach helps me maintain focus and reduces the feeling of being overwhelmed. I also practice mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing, to stay calm under pressure. Open communication with my employer and team members is essential. It allows for adjustments if necessary. Additionally, I make sure to take short breaks to recharge, which enhances my productivity during busy periods. 10. Can you share an example of when you had to think creatively to solve a problem? One instance that stands out was when I organized a last-minute corporate event due to a conflicting schedule that arose unexpectedly. With only 2 days to prepare, I had to find a venue that could accommodate our needs on such short notice. I reached out to local businesses and discovered a community center that was available. I then coordinated with vendors to secure catering and audiovisual equipment quickly. By leveraging local resources and thinking outside the box, I transformed what could have been a disaster into a successful gathering that impressed our stakeholders. 11. How would you describe your communication style? My communication style is open and adaptive. I believe in actively listening to others, which helps me understand their perspectives before responding. I strive to be clear and concise in my messages, whether verbal or written, to avoid misunderstandings. I also make an effort to tailor my communication based on the audience, ensuring that I use appropriate language and tone. Regular check-ins and updates are crucial in maintaining transparency, especially in a fast-paced environment. This approach fosters trust and collaboration, essential for effective teamwork. 12. How do you handle difficult personalities or demanding stakeholders? Handling difficult personalities or demanding stakeholders requires a combination of patience, empathy, and effective communication. I approach such situations by actively listening to their concerns and validating their feelings. This helps in building rapport and demonstrates that I value their input. I maintain professionalism, keeping my emotions in check, and strive to find common ground or a compromise that satisfies both parties. Setting clear boundaries while being respectful is crucial. Ultimately, my goal is to ensure a positive working relationship while addressing their needs efficiently. 13. Can you give an example of a time when you had to deliver bad news to your employer? Delivering bad news is never easy, but I approached it with transparency and empathy. Once, I had to inform my employer that a critical project was behind schedule due to unforeseen circumstances. I prepared for the conversation by gathering all relevant facts and potential solutions. During the meeting, I presented the situation clearly and offered options to mitigate the impact, such as reallocating resources and adjusting deadlines. My employer appreciated the honesty and proactive approach, which helped us devise a new plan promptly. 14. How do you ensure effective communication between your employer and other team members? Effective communication is essential in my role as a personal assistant. I prioritize regular check-ins with my employer to clarify expectations and provide updates on ongoing projects. Utilizing tools like email, messaging apps, and project management software helps streamline communication. I also take the initiative to organize team meetings and encourage open dialogue among team members. By fostering an environment where everyone feels comfortable sharing ideas and concerns, I can help facilitate collaboration and ensure that all parties are aligned and informed. 15. Describe a situation where you had to negotiate on behalf of your employer. In a previous role, I was tasked with negotiating a contract with a vendor for office supplies. The initial offer was higher than our budget allowed. I researched market rates and gathered data on competitor pricing to strengthen my position. During the negotiation, I highlighted our company's long-term relationship with the vendor and expressed our interest in continuing that partnership. By presenting a counteroffer based on my findings and emphasizing the benefits of working with us, I successfully secured a 15% discount, ensuring we stayed within budget while maintaining a good relationship with the vendor. 16. What strategies do you use to manage your employer's calendar efficiently? To manage my employer's calendar efficiently, I utilize a combination of digital tools and organizational techniques. I prioritize scheduling based on urgency and importance, ensuring that high-priority meetings are booked first. Color-coding events helps visually distinguish between different types of appointments, such as personal, professional, or deadlines. I also set reminders for upcoming meetings and review the calendar daily to adjust for any changes or conflicts. Regular communication with my employer allows me to understand their preferences and commitments, enabling me to make informed decisions about their schedule. 17. How do you ensure that no important tasks or details are overlooked? To ensure that no important tasks or details are overlooked, I employ a systematic approach. I maintain a detailed task list that is regularly updated, using prioritization techniques to identify urgent tasks. I utilize project management tools that allow me to track deadlines, set reminders, and create checklists. Regular communication with my employer is crucial, as it helps clarify expectations and any changes in priorities. Additionally, I conduct weekly reviews of ongoing projects, which allows me to identify any gaps or tasks that may require additional attention. This proactive strategy minimizes the risk of oversight. 18. Can you describe your approach to planning and organizing events or meetings? When planning and organizing events or meetings, I start by understanding the key objectives and preferences of my employer. I create a detailed checklist that includes tasks such as venue selection, catering, invitations, and technology requirements. I prioritize tasks based on deadlines and dependencies, ensuring that all logistical aspects are covered. Communication is crucial, so I maintain regular updates with all stakeholders involved. I also prepare for contingencies by having backup plans in case any issues arise. My focus remains on creating a seamless experience that aligns with my employer's vision and goals. 19. How do you handle competing priorities from multiple stakeholders? Handling competing priorities requires effective communication and organization. I first assess each request based on urgency and importance, often using a prioritization matrix. I then communicate with stakeholders to clarify expectations and negotiate deadlines when necessary. By keeping them informed about my progress and any potential delays, I foster collaboration. I also utilize digital tools like project management software to track tasks and deadlines, ensuring I remain organized and efficient while accommodating the needs of all parties involved. This approach helps balance conflicting demands while maintaining quality work. 20. What methods do you use to keep track of ongoing projects and tasks? Keeping track of ongoing projects and tasks involves a combination of digital tools and personal systems. I utilize project management software like Asana or Trello, which allow me to create and assign tasks, set deadlines, and track progress visually. I also maintain a detailed calendar for important dates and reminders. Daily check-ins with team members help me stay updated on project statuses. Additionally, I prioritize tasks using a color-coded system, ensuring that I can quickly identify what needs immediate attention while keeping an eye on long-term goals. Regular reviews of my task list help me stay organized. 21. How do you stay up to date with industry trends and best practices in your field? To stay current with industry trends and best practices, I regularly read relevant publications, blogs, and newsletters. I also participate in webinars and online courses that focus on the latest developments in personal assistance. Networking with other professionals through social media platforms like LinkedIn allows me to exchange insights and experiences. Attending industry conferences or workshops provides opportunities to learn from experts. Lastly, I engage in discussions with colleagues to share knowledge and experiences, keeping my skills sharp and informed. 22. What motivates you in your role as a personal assistant? My motivation as a personal assistant stems from my desire to contribute to the success of my employer and the team. I find fulfillment in being the backbone that supports their daily operations and helps them achieve their goals. The satisfaction of completing tasks efficiently and seeing the positive impact of my work drives me to excel. I value the relationships I build and take pride in being a reliable resource. Each day brings new challenges, and the opportunity to solve problems and streamline processes keeps me engaged and passionate about my role. 23. Where do you see yourself professionally in the next 3 to 5 years? In the next 3 to 5 years, I envision myself taking on more significant responsibilities within the personal assistant role, possibly progressing to an executive assistant position. I aim to further develop my skills in project management and strategic planning, enabling me to contribute to my employer's goals more effectively. Additionally, I hope to engage in continuous professional development by attending workshops and industry conferences, which will help me stay current with best practices and enhance my ability to support my employer's evolving needs. 24. How do you handle constructive criticism and feedback? Receiving constructive criticism is an essential part of personal and professional growth. I approach feedback with an open mind, considering it an opportunity for improvement. When I receive feedback, I take time to reflect on the points raised and assess how I can apply them effectively. I appreciate specific examples that highlight areas for growth, as they help me understand the context better. After reviewing the feedback, I often follow up for further clarification if needed. This proactive approach ensures that I'm applying the feedback effectively and continuously enhancing my skills and performance. 25. Can you describe a time when you went above and beyond your regular duties to support your employer? During a critical project, my employer faced an unexpected scheduling conflict that threatened a key client presentation. Recognizing the urgency, I took the initiative to coordinate with different teams, reorganize materials, and even stepped in to rehearse with my employer to ensure they felt confident. I also arranged for additional support by securing a venue and managing logistics at short notice. The presentation was a success, leading to a significant contract for the company. This experience reinforced my commitment to my employer's success and the value of being proactive. We hope you found this content valuable in your job search journey. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more helpful tips and resources. Your support means a lot to us and helps us create more informative content for you. Thank you for watching.